Hi everyone, this is Rebecca Ann, also known as Watch Becca Plan on Instagram. I just wanted to do a quick flip through of my planner before I start setting up for 2024. I started the 1 year 1 planner challenge because I wrote a list of every planner I've been in for 10 years. I take a lot of photos. And I really realized that I was switching sizes so much and buying accessories for sizes and inserts for sizes and covers and book bound ones, spiral, disc bound, all kinds. And it was just a waste of time transferring all that information multiple times a year. It was a waste of money. And I just, I don't see a point in that anymore. I really want this year to be my year to stay in one size all year. I started the year out digital half letter because previously in the last 3 or 4 months of 2021, 2022, I was in half letter discs. And it worked well for me. I made my own inserts. It was a very good size for me, but it is really hard to carry. I had a hard time finding purses that could fit it. When I was out and about, it was hard to pull out at appointments, at doctor's offices and stuff. So I decided to go smaller. I did Franklin Covey in the spring of this year. And then in about June, somewhere in there, I switched to pocket size. And pocket size inserts, along with personal size inserts, are too narrow for me. I don't like it. I also had a hard time with personal wide because it was too wide. Same with A6. It's just a little too wide for me. I like a rectangular insert. I don't like it to be square. So I decided to go to Pocket Plus inserts, and I was in that for a very long time. It was nice over the summer while my son wasn't in school. It worked very well for that time period, but then once he started school again in the fall, it became difficult to fit all the information I needed to fit in there in a small planner. I was constantly going through it and taking things out that I needed because it didn't fit. And I was using a Pocket Smart Fee. Sorry, my chair is squeaky. This is the one I was using. It's a Smart Fee planner. They're on Amazon. I had bought it when they first came out, so it was only like 20 bucks. I wish I had bought a personal size one too, but I didn't. And then I moved to this one, which was just a plan cover from, I think I got it from Temu. And they have a personal one of this too, which I might get just to have for storage. By the way, this is my cat, Mister. He likes to help. He's a helper. He'll probably be here through this whole thing. And then I got a Print Impressions Pocket also, but Pocket was just too small. So now I am in a personal size Moterm Luxe 2.0 with Franklin Covey compact size inserts because they are the perfect medium between pocket or personal and personal wide. They are the same height. Personal Franklin Covey compact and personal wide are all the same height but different widths. I think a personal is 3.75. This is 4.25, and a pocket or a personal wide is 4.5. I think they're all. It's just a quarter of an inch wider each one. And that the personal wide makes it it makes it more of a square shape insert, and I don't know. I can't do it. I wasn't in personal wide for very long. Anyway. So this is my personal Moterm that I have currently. My goal is if I stay in this size for 6 months of 2024, in June I will buy myself a Moterm veg tan, I think an apricot. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure yet. But I want to film this right now because I want to look back on my setup when I have completed more of 2024 and staying in this size. I want to see how much it changes. So what I have in here is emergency contacts, my info, my son's info, and then like a if found card. Back here I have a picture of my dogs when I first got them. They've long passed now, but in college I adopted two rescue puppies, and I miss them very dearly. So I keep that there. And then I made these. It's a monthly bills and a review questions card. I use the same review questions for every time frame that I feel like I need to review in. In the zipper pocket, I think I have business cards and stamps. That's the only thing of note in there. I do have the flyleaf in here because I like having my mild liner. My cleaning task card with daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly cleaning tasks. And then this is the start of it. I have just a laminating sheet flyleaf here. This is from Pickly Juice. It's her When You're Dead Inside, but it's Christmas. And then this is from Dove Note Co. This is my favorite dashboard. I've had it ever since I found it. I think I found it from a Crystal Plans video, freebie video. And I immediately had to know where she got it. And I just love it. I don't know why I love it, but I do. It's so pretty. I just love it. And then these are the Laura Jane Plans planner size cards, and I just put them into Canva and put them on an insert and then printed them off because at least when I was in Pocket Plus, I referenced this constantly because I would buy A6 size inserts and size them down to Pocket Plus. So I was constantly referencing this. Now that I'm in Franklin Covey Compact, I don't really use it that much because a lot of shops do offer that size. So I don't reference it as much as I used to. There's another flyleaf with a sticky that says 2023, and then this starts my yearly section. So I have a yearly overview, the Plan with B holidays, birthday. This is from Elysiane, I think, her freebie printables. It's birthdays, and I use the important dates insert from Peanuts Planner Co. and I put important things that happen every month. And then this is a tracker that I made. It has product usage like shampoo, conditioner, stuff like that, and then things that need to happen monthly that aren't really cleaning tasks, or quarterly. This is another insert I made. I originally made it in Google Sheets, but I was able to remake it in Canva. So I did have it up as a freebie, but there's a bit of an issue with my freebies Google Drive folder right now. So I'm trying to figure that out. But until then, this is one that I had up. And I do a heart for when he is in class, an X for when he's absent, a little asterisk for a snow day, and then the circle is no class because he's in a preschool classroom. So they have days where the teacher has trainings or something. My chair is very squeaky too, sorry. And then I can highlight breaks. And it's only Monday through Friday because he doesn't have school on the weekends. This is an insert I made too. It's been very versatile. I really like it. There's also one from Simple and Trendy Co. that has 6 boxes that I really like too, but I wanted a few more like areas because I use it for projects and stuff. So this is a grocery guide freebie insert from Peanuts Planner Co. and I use it to quarterly things that need to happen, but so like in January, I will prep for Valentine's Day in February. If someone's birthday is in June, I will prep for it in May. So like it's January has Valentine's Day prep. Father's Day prep in May. Mother's Day prep in April. So like I'm always a month ahead on my holiday and birthday prepping. I really find that it is a little bit confusing, but I really enjoy it because then I'm a month ahead. Like if I need to get someone a birthday card, I have it. I just need to send it to them or give it to them. This is a acetate. My husband got me a really pretty dozen yellow roses, and I dried some of the leaves, and then I laminated them and put them in here. And it's a nice little reminder that, you know, my husband's awesome. Not that I need one, but it's nice to see a visual representation of how awesome he is. And then this is my monthly. My monthly is, I think, 161 from Peanuts Planner Co. I love that Peanuts Planner Co. offers that monthly every year that's dated. I wish I could like it. But that style of monthly insert just does not work for my brain, and I don't know why. I have tried so many times. I have so many years of those that she's given for free, and I'm so grateful she does it because they have come in handy multiple times. But on a regular basis, these just work better for my brain. I have them dated. I use symbols. I think I have it back here. Yes. These are my symbols for my monthly planning. So there's, in this size, in Franklin Covey Compact, there's 8 boxes for each day. So if it's a payday coming up or like a really important bill, I'll put a $sign. It's usually just payday. I don't really think I've ever used it for a bill. A $sign next to the date. Appointments go below the date. Events go to the right of that. And then my son's school schedule are these blue dots. And then any tasks that need to be done on a certain day go in the box next to that. And then it leaves the bottom section as a place where I can highlight for extended days. So like my son's school holiday Christmas break is these blue lines. So I know, oh, it's blue for my son, so it must be his break for holiday. So it becomes extremely functional. We'll just stay in December. Excuse me, December. So I actually, let's go back to November. So in this monthly, I have everything that I need in a monthly. I have tasks, which until December, I was using this for my cleaning tasks, but I have made a cleaning insert so I don't really need these tasks here. So now for December, it is just, it is just tasks. General monthly tasks that need to be done that don't involve cleaning. I usually do appointments down and events up because the events don't change. Nothing happens to them. They're always the same every year. Or, you know, every month. There's not really, it's an all day thing. It just doesn't have a time or anything. So I usually start them on the bottom, and then anything with a date or a time that is, you know, an appointment where I have to go to it, you know, they'll start here. I also put tasks here. So it goes down and then it goes up. I don't think I have filled that up yet. No, not really. Over here, I play Pokemon Go. It is a fun thing that me and my husband do together. So all the events, community days, anything like that go here. And then I didn't use it for that on here, but on December, I have all of the raids that have certain dates tied to them. So like we just did Mega Caesar last night, and it's going on till the 9th. So I checked those off last night because we finished them. Okay, and then on this side of the monthly, I have my son's school schedule, and even though it's redundant to mark it off here and on that insert on the front, the insert on the front is more of a archiving insert. Like, I will put that into my archive for this year, that, you know, or when it's done. You know, this is more of just, hey, I'm checking stuff off. I did that too. So what I do here is, this part right here is the raids. This part right here is my son's school schedule. I take 3 lines, and these are just, I code them so I know, but no one else does. What these are just daily habits that I would like to do more of, or things that I would like to track. And then this is a section where I put some big event that's happened. Anything that I would have put on my monthly, if I was using the Peanuts Planner Co. monthlies, anything like that, I would put here. An event, like a big thing that happened, or something I would know I would want to look back on and remember. Like, my son still is potty training right now, so we got a new pack of pull-ups. I want to track how often we get those and how often we go through those, so I just put that on there. And then this section is projects. I have this for November. So what I do is, on my weekly, I put the week number of the project, and then a dot for if it's done or not, and then what the project named was. So let's go to my weekly. Let's go to November's weekly. Okay, so this was a weekly from November. And this is a freebie on Peanuts Planner Co.'s website, or on Facebook. And I absolutely love this. She has this exact insert on her website for whatever, $3, I think, is what she charges for inserts. And, but the boxes don't have lines. So it's just a blank box for each day. And I need the lines. So I just go with the freebie. I would have bought that if I could handle not having lines, but I like lines. So I put the week number and the time frame. I put a little monthly calendar, and I highlight the current week. I was doing dinners here. I don't anymore. I have a tracker here now. And then cleaning tasks, but because I have that cleaning insert, I don't need these. But the main process here, I'll move this. Main process here is projects on this side. So if there's some task that comes up during the week that needs to be further explained or dealt with, it goes here. Daily tasks go on the days, events, projects, or not projects, but events, appointments, stuff like that. They all go on here, which is pre-planned. And then I have monthly cleaning tasks. So things that are on, like, that I don't just do every week, go here. And then tasks go here. The thing that I love about this insert is that if I use literally any other daily or weekly or a daily, I write out a bunch of tasks, and then they don't get done that day. And then I have to rewrite them and migrate them. And I just hate rewriting stuff. I find it extremely annoying and redundant. So this way, it gives me less room to write out that list. So, like, it makes me think, okay, what few things can I get done today? And if I have a crazy day, I can put stuff elsewhere. But, like, I will only look at this amount of space and be like, okay, what things can I feasibly get done today? And I mean, it's like, what, 8 boxes, 8 lines? So, like, it's quite a bit of space. Usually if I have a bunch of appointments, I'm not getting many tasks done anyway. So, like, it kind of works out for the best for me. So what'll happen is I'll look at this and I'll say, okay, what things can I get done today? Okay, well, I need to do the laundry and I need to go to the bank. Okay, so these things can go here. And anything that I think of in that moment, like doing a brain dump, that I don't think I would be able to get done that day, goes here. So, like, if I'm looking at this day and I'm like, I'd really like to get this done, put it here. But it's not going to get done today, but I would like it to get done eventually. And then at the end of the week, I go through this list, and anything that I don't think I would even be able to get done the next week. I put on my tasks, which is over here. I have a coded, this is the one thing from GTD that I kept, is the coded to-do list, or categorized to-do list. I think it's genius. I love it, because then if I'm like, you know, I have a little bit of extra money, or, oh, hey, I'm going to the store, what do I need from that store? I can go here and go, oh, okay, these are the things that I need. I used to have an insert that had all the different shops, like Dollar Tree, Walmart, Target, but I found that there was so many things going on that list that could be bought at all of them that I just leave it like that now, because there's no point. Okay, so that's all that, and so let's go into this stuff. So this is totally ripped off from Lindsay Scribbles. I saw her video on her setup, and I absolutely loved this. Because I track my, let's see, do I have it? I do. I track my mood in numbers. So this is from, oh God, I cannot remember. I'll link it down below if I can find it. There is a woman who has a free printable on Instagram. I cannot remember her name. It has an M on it. I just saw a video on it too, and it has 1 through 10. Well, 1 through 10 was kind of excessive for me. So I took that, and I took the best one, like, I took the ones that I liked out of it and redid it into 5. Because 5 is way more manageable for me. So I have 5 numbers, and whatever, like, if I'm having, I've rewrote them a little bit to, like, fit my life a little bit better. But and then I just printed it out on a sticky note. But I use 1 through 5 as my code for my mood. 5 is like, I'm having a meltdown. 1 is like, it was a pretty cool day, like, chill. And then I put what number was for the day, and then I write a little blurb about why I chose that number. And I have November on this side, and then December on this side. The other insert I made is a cleaning tracker. This used to be from Paper and Cats on Etsy. I don't think she's in business anymore, but I absolutely loved this insert from her monthly. I was in a teen at the time, and I would buy her booklet and print it out, and this would be on the back of your monthly, and I just fell in love with this. I have my daily tracker for my daily tasks. I have my weekly tracker. And since I'm making this insert, I can put whatever I want in there. So I just put the week numbers for November. Because I hate it when it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm like, no, what week number is that? Because I plan weekly. I'm a weekly based planner. I live in weeks throughout the whole year. So, and then monthly tasks and then quarterly tasks. And then this is the current December. This is another insert I made. I've been really trying to review more often to try to help myself through hard times with planning and inserts and just generally work and life stuff. So I have this, and it's the same review questions that are on that card in the front, but I printed it out, and it has the week numbers and then the questions on top, and then I just fill in the box. I'll go across every week and fill in my boxes. These are my projects for the current month. So this is that insert from before. Super versatile. I love it. I've always wanted a way to have my projects written out like this, and I find it so awesome. So these are my current projects, and I just write down the main topic, and then I write the task list that goes with it. This is just the freebie grid printable from Peanuts Planner Co., and I put it on the front of my weeklies, and then it's just my daily happy place. That's pretty much my monthly and weekly setup, and then I have my daily journaling back here. So every day I'll write a little bit about what happened that day, and I like that because I have a kid who's little, and I like to look back on those and see look back at memories and stuff like that. But I can't have it in a separate book because anything in a separate planner or book gets forgotten about. So everything has to be in this one book or I'll forget about it. This is my holiday section. It just has gatherings, traditions, Christmas lists. Sorry, I have a list today. Things I bought for my son, things I want to get for my husband, teacher gifts for my son's teachers, family gifts, all of that stuff. Christmas cards, breakdowns, stuff like that. All goes in here. And then this is the start of my 2024. I made this in Canva. This is Peanuts Planner Co. fold out. This is that tracker for personal items. And I just moved it to this because I never use this page. And I figured why not use it for that and not have another insert in here. And then this is my breakdown of that task sheet in the front of 2023. All of the holidays. So I got rid of the holiday printable. I got rid of my birthday printable. And I got rid of that quarterly task sheet, all by putting all that information into this. So I got rid of a bunch of inserts and now it's all just here, which is nice. I like that. And then here are my monthlies for 2024, and I cut them into tabs, small tabs, so they fit in my planner. And then I just 1 through 12, or labeled it January through December, 12 tabs. I print my own inserts, so what I did is I printed it out, and I have a template somewhere, not right here, but where I could show you, of course, but it's a 12 tab template that I just made out of like cardstock, extra cardstock or something, and I cut it to 6.75, and then I divided that into 7, and then I drew the little tiny tabs onto the sheet that I printed out. I did the 2 double-sided, so there's the back and the front, and then I just did the template on the side there. Really time consuming, but I hate sticky tabs. Absolutely hate sticky tabs. Every single set of monthly sticky tabs I've ever gotten just fall apart and fall off and don't stick, and I can't turn the tab anymore because there's no sticky, or I've used the tabs, the translucent tabs, and like you go to turn it and it like lifts up and comes off. It's just bad. So that's way easier in the long run for me, so I'll take the time to do it. And then this is a set of Peanuts Planner Co. dividers. It's a 6-piece. I stole it from my personal wide because I'm probably never going to go back to that. And if I do, I can just buy another one. This is 6 tabs. This is my back. This is my agenda section. This is my reference section. So I have my master task list, categorized, a couple extra project pages if there's a project. I have a plan would be the last time sheet, 2024 setup. I've been trying to work through wanting daily pages. I don't know what it is, but I really want to go to daily pages, but it doesn't work for this system, and this system has worked for 5 months. So it's obviously working for me, and I don't need to change it, and I'm trying to process that want to change. This is my contact log section. My son has autism, and I am constantly in contact with therapists and neurologists and doctors and teachers and therapists, and it's a lot. So what I do is whenever I have a phone call with someone, I write down what their name was, what their phone number is, what we talked about, any questions I wanted to ask them in like a future conversation, the date, the time, all of that stuff. It has come in so handy multiple times when people forgot that they had contacted me, and I can say, no, you contacted me on this date at this time, and we talked about these things. They're like, oh. So it's helpful. And I use the Peanuts Planner Co. Contact reference insert, and it's on our website. I don't know the number, but I just print that out and put it in and fill it out. And then, but I can't share it because it has a lot of personal information on it. So I I just left it in there with a binder clip. This is my master grocery list. It's actually my meal plan tab, but I haven't changed the tab yet. So this is, I use these sticky notes from Peanuts Planner Co. They're printable sticky notes. I use these for my grocery list because we go to, like, usually Walmart or Kroger and Aldi's. Because there's some stuff you can get at Walmart, Kroger, and you can't get them at Aldi's. So I use this as my grocery list, and then I hand it off to my husband who orders the groceries. So I do this part, he does that part. And then this is my master grocery list. I wanted something I could look at and go down the list and make sure that, like, staples in our pantry that we need all the time, that we have them. And, like, if we need more, we get them. So I made this. This is that insert that I made. Again, super useful. Super useful. And I just did, I don't go in store, we order groceries, so I don't need it by aisle number. I just did it by section. So, like, drinks, bakery, breakfast, produce. And then I just go through when I'm doing my meal plan. I go, okay, I got everything we need for the meals we want to make this week. What else do we need? And then I go through this list. Trash bags, cleaners, laundry detergent, hamburger, stuff like that. So it's all on there, which is super, super useful. But, like, it's something that, like, you need to make it yourself because it needs to be customized. Because, like, with my son having autism, like, there's stuff I have to get for him. So he only eats certain foods, so I have to make sure that I have all of his favorite foods on hand. Because a lot of times that's all he'll eat. This is a list of all of his foods he'll eat, and then this was me working on that master grocery guide. This is my goals tab, or what I'm trying to make into my goals tab. Rachel in Theory is amazing. I absolutely love her channel. Oh my god, I love her channel. She's usually in bound books, but I find that her information crosses over to any planner very easily, so I still really love her. Just some notes I took on things that I wanted to do, goals. This is my list of all my planners from the last 10 years. It's excessive. Oh, wow. So, just absolute. Look at this. 2 months, 1 month. It's just, yeah. The longest I was in a planner was 6 months. Where is it? Here. I was in personal size for 6 months. From November of 2020 to April of 2021. I was in it for 6 months. That's the longest I have ever been in a planner. I was in personal rings for 5 months. I was in standard TN for 5 months. Half letter for 5 months, and Pocket Plus for 5 months. So I kind of went through this information. I went through all my photos, my Instagram, everything, and I kind of looked back. There's some missing spots. There's a couple areas that are missing, but I kind of went back through, and the things that I stayed in the longest, I kind of tried to think about why I stayed in them the longest. Like, what about them made me stay in them? Personal rings was by far the thing I stayed in the most over all this time. Standard TN is the other one. I have a really hard time with bound books. I know that now, but back then I did not. So, yeah, I've stayed in personal rings the longest out of everything. So that's why I kind of went back to that for this. It is the thing that has worked the best for me over the longest amount of time, so I might as well try to start there. This is just a flat or a vellum that I made and printed out. This is a dashboard that I made. This is another dashboard that I made. And I have, okay, so I had die cuts everywhere. Oh, well, I didn't have them everywhere, but I wanted to have them everywhere. And so I decided that since I usually just make them myself, I would just put them on one sheet and print it out. So I have, like, some cute little once more with love icons, and I don't really use stickers, so I don't really know the shops very well, but I really liked this one. This is something, Bob's Burgers clip art set that I got off Etsy. This is from Canva. This was in one of my pocket things that I liked. This was one of the dashboards that I made. Calm the fuck down. Introvert Award, Social Situation Survivor. I love this. I made this just a little while ago. It's my favorite. I love that one. It's one of my favorite things I've ever made. Mom established 2019 because that's the year my son was born. This is my health section. I have an appointments insert from Louisiana, a health log from Peanuts Planner Co. And this one I think is, I don't know where that's from. It's a period tracker from, I think, Simple and Trendy Co. And then this is March plans, self-care for a bad day. And then this last tab is my notes. I have a couple sticky notes from people's Instagrams. Where did Britt go? We went to a meetup and she gave me this journal and I just absolutely loved this front cover. And I don't use bound books, so I just cut out the back cover of it and now it's in my planner because it is so soft. It feels so smooth. So whenever I turn to my notes page, I just touch this a little bit because it's so awesome. And then I just have notes back here. This is just, I have one right here. The note paper from one of these. You can get them at Walmart for like $2 or $3. And it takes so minimal cutting. It's 7 inches by 4 3/8 inch. So I just cut off a little on the side and a little bit on the top, and it fits perfectly in here. Versus having to use like a regular spiral notebook, it's harder. This is grid paper from Peanuts Planner Co. And I just have every Pokemon that I don't have in my Pokemon Go Pokedex. And as I get them, I cross them off. And I have little R's next to them for the regionals. And then at the end here, there's a lot of them. I stopped playing for like 4 years. All the mega evolutions of all the different Pokemon. So as they come out with them, I can cross them off as I get the candy, make a candy for them. This is an emotional regulation hierarchy. I use this a lot with my son. Try to help him regulate himself. And then this is another one. This is from Express Yourself Inc. It wasn't a planner printable, but I made it fit for an insert for me. These are A6. I don't have this right here, but this is a spiral bound Mead A6 notebook from Walmart, and I just cut it out, tore it out, and then punched it and put it in here in case I needed like a little tiny one. And then there's just notes back here and then blank paper. And then this is, I was watching someone's video and they had a file folder from Oki Plans and it has eyelashes on it, but I'm not really an eyelashes kind of girl. So I just made my own little file folder and it holds my sticky notes. So I have like a sticky pocket up here and then sticky notes in here and then some sticky notes and a thing on the back. And it's been super useful and the tab is kind of nice because it sticks out far enough for me to get to. And then back here I have my pen, which is a Pentel Energel Cuarmo? I can't remember the name of it, but I got it at Walmart for super cheap. I really, really like this pen. I like the feel of this pen. I like how thin it is. It makes me hold it like this, so I really like it. Versus the other Pentel Energels that are a little heavier. This one's super light, and the ink is very black and bold. I really, for some reason, I'm into that right now. These are some sticky tabs from Amazon. My daily routines card with low, high, and average energy, or low, average, and high energy. So like if I'm having a day where I have really low energy, these are the minimal tasks that I'll do. If I'm having an average day, the task list or the routine's a little bigger. If it's a high energy day, it's even bigger than that. And this is from, I can't remember her first name, but her last name's Honeyman, on here on YouTube. And she calls it the Honeyman method, and it's doing your she's a neurodivergent content creator, and she talks about doing your daily routines based on your energy level. So high, average, and low. And then that way, if you're having a low day, you don't have this huge routine that you have to do, and you're just not going to do it. It makes it easier to do the routines if it's matched to your energy level. These are some appointment cards. I don't really use this part back here very much. And then in here I have a health log for my son, some information I need to fill out for my physical next week, a card that I need the address off to mail a Christmas card, and then a picture of my son laminated. That's pretty big. And on the back, I have his name, his date of birth, and his blood type. In case of an emergency situation, I can hand this to a police officer or whoever and say, this is what my son looks like. His name is on the back and his blood type is on the back. In case you need it, it's all right there. That's something I have to prepare for, just in case. As a planner, I have to prepare for that. So yeah, that's my planner. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I haven't made a YouTube video in a very, very long time. I used to be Crazy Little Fish on here back in the day. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and you can follow me on Instagram on Watch Becca Plan. And yeah, have a great day. Bye.